Oh, hi there. It's Tuesday night. I'm exhausted. I'm very tired. Like I've said in the past, Tuesdays, there's something about Tuesdays that just knock me out. I'm sort of knocked out, but I'd like to play. I didn't go to the Shogi club tonight. Just kind of napped a little bit in front of the TV and then watched some. And now I'm thinking like I've got to at least get some. I've got to at least get some shogi in today. So I'm coming on. I'm thinking about trying the leeshogi.org bots. Just playing, seeing if there's anything anyone wants to talk about. No real plans. I'm exhausted. So I'm not even gonna play any humans. I'm just gonna play some bots and you see how it goes. Just like the last time I played these Lee Shogi bots, I'm going to try to. I hate to say when I say play solid, but I'm going to try to calculate. I'm going to work on my calculation. Try there's no time. Obviously there's not going to be a time component to it. So just play and try work on calculation. Don't make dumb moves. Don't give up any opportunities, and just see how it goes. That's the plan. That's the plan anyway. Sometimes even in a 15-60 game, time becomes a pressure, and it becomes a component. So I'd like to play some games, and not necessarily in those Pio Shogi like not necessarily in the Pio Shogi type stream, but just in this format with just thinking thinking through things. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and so I'm going to jump right in. Want to get a couple games in at least and see what happens. And so that's what I'm going to do. Let's start it up. Play with the computer. What was this? Oh, this was the handicap position from playing the last time I played the level 8 bot, and I won. So no, I won with 4 pieces. Maybe this was a different machine that had that saved. I had won against the bot with 4. But anyway, let's do this. Strength, go to 2. 1 is fairy stockfish. That one I should be able to beat pretty easily. 2, everyone else in the world can seem to beat easily, but I can't. So let's see if I get luckier this time. Hey, chirp chirp, how you doing, Night Sparrow? Let me get this thing going here. Okay, so I'm Gote against level 2 bot. I'm not gonna. I am exhausted. I'm good. Glad to hear you're doing all right. I am exhausted for whatever reason. Tuesdays knock me out, and I am like feeling semi out of it. So I thought, I'll come on. I've got to get some shogi in. Let me play some bots. All right. I'll have to review this line later. I think this was the right order. That's something about Tuesdays. Something about me and Tuesdays. Okay, so I feel like sometimes when I get these, I'm reinventing Central Rook from first principles. Push, take. No, because the exchange. I don't like the exchange. We're coming up. We are gonna make a castle. Like I said, I'm not going to over push. For regular Monday to Friday, Tuesday feels like a worse Monday since you're already tired from Monday. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's sort of it. Although I really wasn't tired that much yesterday, and I don't seem to get too tired on Monday. And I I had that good stream yesterday. Was excited about that. Look at this bot. Look at this bot. Just probing at my weaknesses. Probing at my weaknesses. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Maybe it was the ice cream I ate as well that just sort of extra knocked me out. Thinking about now, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Let's continue castling. Oh, what flavors? They it was I just got some from Whole Foods, their 360 brand of chocolate chip cookie dough, this raspberry chip, which is like a chocolate chip just in raspberry, and then this chocolate toffee fudge flavor. It was okay. It was okay. All right, let's see. What are we looking at here? Do I come up and then go back, or do I go back first? Or do I not go back at all? Because this bishop is still eyeing this diagonal. I don't have a pawn. I can get a pawn. Boy. Can also do this. Could also just make my... Let's just make the castle. Let's make the castle. Let the chips fall where they may. Next week, you start your permanent full-time night... Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's not awesome. Is this going to open up any more time for Tori Shogi for you? Most importantly, is this going to open up your Tori Shogi schedule? I don't know what this is. So what I'm gonna try to try to exchange off, come back over here, take this, and then back over here. So I'm covering this. This Shogi Ramen TV just put out you put out a video yesterday or today about going against weird openings, and the first one was Demon Killer, and the second one was Bishop Edge, and then the third I think was Urashino, and I think their Urashino or Shogi Ramen's Urashino strategy kind of involved. I mean, it's static rook, but involved putting the rook over on the fifth row also. But obviously this isn't Urashino. But that doesn't stop me from misapplying things that I learn. You'll also be able to stream. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, so you'll be able to shogi during night shift when it's not busy, and also in the morning. Okay, yeah, sleep is well. I was gonna joke that sleep is overrated. I don't even want to joke because it is not. It is not overrated. So they're they've got some open. I'm just drawing circles. They've got this here. And now I've got two pawns in hand. So if I said I was going to calculate, I said constantly misapply your demon killer in all your openings now. I constantly misapply my demon killer, my anti-demon killer. So if he takes with the silver, I take with the silver. And if he takes, then I've got this drop. I've even got this. Oh boy, if he takes with the silver, then I can just come in here. Wait, so pawn 3-5, silver takes, rook takes 3-6. Silver, yeah, so silver backs up to 4-4 or 4-6. And then what? And then what? I don't like it. Whatever. I don't like being trapped in there. And the fact that I've never seen that ever happen before makes me immediately suspicious of it. So what if take the juicer, push the juicer, he takes the juicer. I take, if the pawn takes, then I get the pawn drop. Or I get the, no, I get the rook here. I think the rook would be better. Although he could drop the pawn behind, then I come back and then drop the pawn. What happens when this trade happens? Hey, Gust One. Hey, Rico. Good to see you too. Let's see. So, working on calculation here. If I push this pawn, silver takes. The TT series is about 2/3 done. It's always the last stretch that you blunder everything. Oh, well, you had the last match that I saw you play was great. So you can only go downhill from there. Well, unless you improve, but improving is hard. That last the last game I saw anyway was the Clawmac match, and that was awesome. It's crazy but awesome. Okay. Oh, but that was tournament 2, right? That was tournament to show. No, or was that ladder? I don't know. Those two running concurrently. So, what am I doing? Oh, that was WSL. Oh, even better. Okay. Push again. Silver. Silver takes. Pawn takes. If the bishop takes, then I take with the knight. Then they get the bishop drop. Ooh, okay. Yeah, my brain is getting foggy after two moves. All right, so let's think about that again. I push the pawn to 3-5. Silver takes. Silver takes. So my bishop is now exposed. Let's say they take with the pawn. If they take with the pawn, then I can drop the bishop. But if they take the bishop, gonna take with the. I think I take with the knight. Then they get the drop. Then I get the gold. Drop, move the gold over. Well, then I could still come up. Then I could still come up. Oh, okay. So I hadn't even considered that. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. But we're going to do this. So I take, he takes, I take, king has to take, and then I've got the fork. Oh, but he can take first. He can take first. Oh, okay. Well, he didn't take first. But he does threaten if one of these come up. Yeah. All right. All right. So that was that was a misread, a bit of a bit well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine. Let's think. Let us think. So, I could there are a couple options. So I could just take. If he takes, then I come back and I still get the. No, because he could block with the bishop. Well, if he blocks with the bishop, then I take the silver, gets the lance. I could also drop the knight. No, this is too good. This is too good. Do I move the gold the knight up? Okay. Very interesting. This lousy bot is going to beat me again. Okay. I could drop the knight here. Well, let's break this castle up. Let's break this up a bit. Oh gosh. Let's break this up a bit. Uh, oh man. Oh god. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Well, let's threaten. We can threaten this silver. And he drops a silver. What if I threaten the silver this way? This. And then I get the fork. And he'll take my silver. But yeah. What else do we have? Yeah, this is still out here. I still have this option to move it up. But then it's still coming with a threat. Man, do I just not see anything? I didn't even consider that. Wow. It's always a spicy position against these bots. I tell you. There's always a spicy position. What if I come in here? If I come in here, they could just drop a lance or another silver. This thing is really in my way. If I come up, lance, knight, they have a pawn. They have a pawn. Coming up here doesn't seem to do anything yet, anyway. Okay. Although he's got this also. They've got a lot of pieces. Level 2 bot things. Level 2 bot things. Son of a gun. Level 2 bot. Hey, Ash and Silverwolf. Good to see you. Okay. In a tough spot. So I'm going to be 0-3 against level 2 bot. Not only 0-3, but just demolished. 3 games of demolition. Well, 0-2-1 because I cheesed it. Because I cheesed it in the first one in a totally losing position. Got it to repeat. You could just drop a knight. No. Protect for the silver drop. Okay, that's an interesting one. Thinking about this. Which would just give it to this. If there's any value in just taking. Nah, that's a wasted piece there. Let's come back, defend this. I don't think there's a knight drop that I'm afraid of. So how do I want to take? Gold? Gold take rook? Or gold or gold take pawn. So gold take rook. Okay, so then the token gets it. So gold take token. Gold and nitro. No, it can't because I'm protecting it. Rook takes this. Rook takes this. Okay. Thinking about lance drops. Also thinking about rook drops, but there's 3 generals here. Tough to get rid of them. What else do we have? What else do we have? Do I just sort of solidify a bit here? That's too slow, I think. Or a gold drop here loses my... Loses... That doesn't quite lose it. I could just token and start making my way up. You know what? I think I am going to do that. I think I am going to do that. All right, I'm just keeping my horse back in defense where it belongs. Okay, now it's starting to look a little dangerous. Now we're looking a little dangerous. That's why we need this. So how do I take? I take? Taken with that pawn. Taken with that pawn. I don't want to over defend here. Thinking about just dropping here, protecting anywhere that this knight is going to go. What threats do I have? Can I make a threat? I can't move this because the horse is eyeing that. Well, I can start breaking stuff up that way. Yeah, let's come out here, plan for the drop. Goodness freaking gracious. Okay. I'm going to defend. I am just going to defend. Okay. Gave up my token. Let's see. They've got a pawn and a gold. What can I do? I mean, I can edge. I have 3 pawns. which that proverb talks about having 3 pawns. It's time for an edge attack. I've got an extra rook. We're doing it. We are doing it. We are doing the edge attack. Except I don't know how to do an edge attack. He's got to take with the lance, right? Okay. Hmm. Where can I even target? Just try to bully this lance or this horse. I'm making tokens. Woof! 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 Wow, look at this position. Goodness gracious. Wow. Boy, this level 2 bot, I tell you, it brings out its best for me. It really does. Yeah, this is looking very bad. Now it's looking great. I love an open king. I love an open king. And I've got... So this thing is... Hmm... So if I take the rook, if he takes with the gold, then it's mate. If he takes the silver, let's see. Take, take, drop, take, 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 drop. No, the horse is also protecting this square. Okay, forget that. Oh, yeah. I'm just looking at this diagonal. Hmm. Should I just defend? Should I try to get this bishop out of there? No. Oh boy. Yeah, the level 2 loves the pawn drops. If there's a pawn and there's a pawn, if there's an empty file, there's going to be a pawn drop. Actually, that's maybe what I should have done. There's no escaping this. They've got 3 silvers and a gold. Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whoa. This bot sees everything, every little hole. Every little hole in there. Let's see. Is there any mate? There's nothing. There's nothing. Um He's got Lance. Let's see. This freaking this level 2 bot, I swear. I swear. Hmm. I mean, I guess I have to take it. He's gonna. Okay, so now he's got the night drop. Oh, okay. All right. Screw off, bot. Try it again. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. Doesn't matter how many times this freaking bot is going to beat me. This stupid level 2 bot. The stupid level 2 bot that plays perfect Joseki and then does every pawn drop possible. Well, okay, so this I don't think is Joseki. Maybe it is. I don't know. Don't know, don't care. Let's just do this. Let's just move this up. Okay. Keep it going. Oh boy, that's an early. The bots now styling on me. Now it's going to be styling on me. Hmm. Gosh. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Okay. What? How do you play solid from here? Or do you just not even bother? So once someone makes that kind of sacrifice. Where are drop points? Are there drop points? I don't see any. Could start attacking the head of this knight somehow. Do I start coming up here? You know, I can't come here because it's like, oops. Can't come here because the silver fork. I just have these bishops burning a hole in my pocket. Got no castle. You know, my edge attack failed so miserably last game. I don't even know if I want to try it again. Let's back up. Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, I'll just resign. All right, all right, all right. 0 and 2, 0 and 2, 0 and 2. Going for 0 and 3. simply cannot beat a level 2 bot. It's just too good. It's just too good against me. I feel like I'm missing a tempo here. How did they get 5 moves? Wait. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. Very interesting. What was this move order? Oh, I think this is the right move here. What did I did? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got myself in this jam. Actually, I don't think that was right. I Hmm. I don't know. I, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to outplay a bot in this style, but we'll see. Maybe that was their blunder. I guess the if I come over here, then the rook drop there. I'm shell shocked. Okay, well, now the bot's patronizing me. Now it's just patronizing me. Tempted to make that trade. Let's see. Gold, silver, rook. Threatening mate. My king is not safe. But I'm already kind of checked out of this game because this one the bot wasn't trying. This one the bot is trying to let me win. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's give up that. Let's give up that thing. I'm still looking to drop over here. And the bot saw that way too quickly. Let's get to safety. Let's get to safety. Oh, it moved. Okay. Let's keep making our way. If I come over here, I'm looking to, I can drop or something. Maybe it's time to start bringing up. No, let's continue. Let's continue. Continue to protect the king. All right, so they're slowly moving down. It's almost like they're playing with a handicap. I don't think I mind that. Right? Take. Oh, and then, yeah, rook drop will kill that. So if I take, drop here, and this lets me in, but take, drop here. And gold over here. I'm just kind of stuck. Just kind of stuck. Hey, Philly Yoshi. Shogi Yoshi. How are you? That's your new username. Philly Yoshi. Oh man, it's a long day. It's been a long day. You know, like I put in the title. It's tired Tuesday. I'm exhausted. I still wanted to play, but so I thought I'll just play these level 2 bots. It's kicked my butt twice. This one, it sort of started patronizing me and letting me, get a nice spot, and I've kind of squandered it a bit, maybe. Yeah, bot torture Tuesday. It really is. I don't know why I do it because I don't really enjoy it. Let's see. What can I do here? Yeah, I am. Well, see, I've eaten a lot of ice cream today. That's part of the problem. I've eaten too much. And as I'm sitting here, my stomach is kind of bothering me a little bit. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. I should have made that sack of the golden pawn for my rook being in. I think I should have. Uh, let's improve my position. I don't think I'm getting out of this trade. We show you to step in the right. They need to fix these, but I don't. Maybe it's just that I'm bad. Maybe it's just that I'm terrible. Maybe it's just that I'm terrible, and I cannot. No matter how much I try, I cannot take the bot seriously. Maybe that's a problem of mine. I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm not giving this up. I am not giving this square up yet. Um, so if I come over here, then they get the rook drop, and I don't want that. All right, let's slowly come around. No, because then he gets a rook drop there. I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she'd enjoy playing bots. I don't know, or maybe she's done that sort of thing in the past. Um, they're they're the you know. So the thing is, like, I have beaten the old level 1, which is supposed to be level 3 now. I can't touch this level 2. I can't even touch it. It's crushed me every time. It's crazy. And in this one now, it sort of, I think it gave me a good position, and I've squandered it a bit. But like, I don't like. Supposedly that bot that I beat is now called level 3, and I beat it in 33 moves. Maybe it just completely just blundered, and I got lucky. But like, I haven't gotten lucky against this one yet. Um, Maybe I just need to I make a move. I'm not sure what to do. I've got to protect these drop points. I think. I could aim at this. I mean, if I drop here, I could maybe aim at this. I don't think so. That seems kind of wasteful. I can't drop here because the rook drop will prevent that. All right, we're coming up. We're coming up. This rook will be met with this. Woo! Woo, Nelly. Woo! It's kind of a sharp move. Coming up. They come down, then I do this. Hmm. That's some good bot, I tell you what. Let's do this. It's a check. How can I? Is there any way I can get a fork here? It's good. Spot's good, I tell you what. Now what if... Dang. So if he takes, I take. If he takes, I take. Hmm. Very interesting. Very interesting. Like a silver drop is not. I mean, a okay. So any hope of this? That's setting up that four. Okay. Getting practice anyway. That's for sure. Definitely getting practice. Hmm. Huh. They still haven't dropped that rook. All right, let's do this. Oh, maybe I should have done this first. Okay, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I should have taken first. Ah. That's good. That is very good. That is very good. I think that's it, right? Okay. That's nice as well. That's a good move. All right. All right. Got me again. Got me again. Great level 2 bot. Great level 2 bot. Let's see. Man, you lost this. Yeah. I'm just rereading old stuff. All right. It's 9:14. I'm gonna give it one more. I'm gonna give it one more. You know, I am still very tired, but I am going to give it one more. One more. You know, the old college try here. Maybe this will just be a continuous thing where, you know, for the rest of my life I try to beat level 2 bot on Lee Shogi and just can't. Its attack is just blistering. Thought I'd block the bishop with that silver. Oh, if I blocked the bishop, then the rook drop wouldn't have mated on the head of the king. Oh yeah, that would have been the way to. Would that have defended it? Would that have stopped it? I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'll have to review this tomorrow. So if I come up here, the pawn push. Let's come over here. Defend this. What is that about? They don't have anything in hand. Bot has nothing in hand. It's kind of quirky. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So if this comes in, come out. No, because then it could just come promote. Hmm. This is like the Night Sparrow approach now, where you just sort of throw up the the knights and hope that something comes out of it. And like often it seems that it does. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Or maybe I should have just come up. Maybe I should have just come up. Then they don't have any pawns. I got myself in trouble. I got myself in nasty trouble. I'm in I'm in I'm in gosh, hot bad trouble now. I don't even think this is the bot. I think it's like my moves almost led the opponent into getting an advantage. Maybe this wouldn't be as killer. Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Got a pawn. They've got two files to use it in. I'm just drawing circles. They've got a lance. I've got a lance drop here. What is the lance drop here going to do? It's going to get a token here, or it's going to get a gold here. this will get the knight. Hmm. Hmm. Okay then. Hey, Verdin. Good to see you. I am just getting beaten up by bots, although sort of looking a little better right now. Hmm. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Okay. All right. Bizarre. I'm not sure why they're just giving me this. Yeah, like this is kind of lame. This is not like this. Not like this. I mean, I could still lose this. Don't get me wrong. What is happening? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay, so now it's getting serious again. Now it's getting serious again. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Maybe I shouldn't give knights. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. So I went on autopilot and didn't even think about the next move. All right. We're just bringing all the knights in. Now okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna think. I'm in weird mode right now where, it's so rough. It's so hard. The opponent is just bleeding away pieces. I don't want to give this up. I don't want to give up any weird mates. I've got, these diagonals. Got this. They do have a pawn, so but it's okay. What's a good way? What is pawns here? Let's just move our way in like this. All right. Well, I beat level 2 bot. Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I mean, they have nothing in hand. Okay. Victory. Victory. So we're gonna I'm gonna kick off analysis on all the games from tonight, and just to look at the error rates, the error rates, and I think theirs are going to be very good. Uh, why is it 2 clicks to get into the analysis board? All right, doing this one. Where was this last one? This was a sham of a game. This was like, I feel like there was manipulation behind the scenes, possibly by Todovsky, possibly by the Lee Shogi staff, being like, all right, he's bad mouthing our level 2 bot. Let's show. Oh wait, what is this? What happened here? What is even happening? Why is it showing this game? Anyway. Anyway. So there's that. One thing, there was one topic. There was one topic I wanted to talk about. I don't know if there are enough people on to even talk about this one, but it's about handicap games, and it's about Go in particular. So one thing in the Starpoint podcast, the recent Starpoint podcast, where he played 4 games. 4 games. He was in, I guess what they call the handicap division. Basically, all the divisions of rating that are not the ultimate top, can be handicap games. So if you're a 3Q and you're playing, well, I don't even remember how the stones work, but let's say you're a 3Q and you're playing a 1Q, you get 2 stones. And, most people think that this is a good thing. Most people seem to think this is a good thing. I don't, and I never have. And the Star Point guy has been kind of like, sort of talking about how he doesn't like handicap as much either, because there's specific handicap joseki, and you play different, and all sorts of things like that. But now he plays this tournament, and the second game, I think he plays with a 3-stone handicap. And his opponent is kind of like, I guess, grunting and emoting, it sounds like, during the game because of the handicap. And then and he wins. So he's now 2-0 after 2 games. The third game, he plays someone, and he's given a 5-stone handicap. And apparently the other player is like, I can't remember exactly how he put it, but like thinking like, oh, this is too much. This is too many stones, and he's counting, and it sounds like he's having a terrible time. And he wins. So now he's 3-0. 2 of those games are with handicap. One of them, I don't know if the first one was handicap or just like low Comey or something like that. And then the fourth game, he played another player, and he got a 4-stone handicap. And this other player, friends of the third round player, beat him by almost going meta, or going mind games initially, by making what I think it's called an elephant's move, where it's 2 diagonal and 2 away. And so with 4-stone, like the other player just started trying to go off beat to try to throw him off or whatever. And he's talking, and at the end he's talking about, well, he finished third, and he had a great tournament and all that, and he likes it. But it's strange to me again, it's strange for me to think like this is a 3rd place finish. Like, for one thing, you were given, like, one of your wins was 5-stone handicap. Another win was 3-stone handicap. So it sounds to me not only sort of unfun if you don't like getting stones, but it sounded like those other players were miserable having to give so many stones. So it's like, why would you go to a tournament to be miserable and just talking to yourself the whole time? Bizarre. And so, like, you're penalized by being a good player, kind of like. So you have to give someone 5 stones. And so this person didn't finish in the prizes. Like, he didn't get a prize. But like, he's a strong player. And I don't know. So I already was kind of down on handicaps, and down on Go handicaps in particular, because they use them in rated games. So that's the one thing about Shogi, is that, people play handicap games, but people don't play handicap games rated. They don't play them for rating or for, importance, like in a tournament. In a tournament, you play everyone. Hey, I imagine. Oh, thanks for the follow. So people, in tournaments, they're playing like at the US Shogi Championship in Los Angeles. When I was playing, a past year's runner-up, they didn't give me 2 pieces or 4 pieces or whatever the heck else, I would need to beat them. We played an even game, and it was great. It was amazing. And I loved it. And had I had to play a handicap game against them, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. And so, it's kind of strange. where the Go community, like they fully embraced this handicap system, even for tournaments and for ratings. But like, it sounds miserable. It just sounds miserable to me. As for the better player, especially, they're so beside themselves that they're just talking to themselves and mumbling to themselves and like going insane as they have to figure out how to win, a match where the other player has 5 stones on the board, and it might be an unrated or a low rated player. Who knows? So I was stunned. I was stunned at that. Also, I was actually surprised that the podcast host didn't bring up that point. I think maybe he was on a high from getting, third place. I put third place in air quotes because, like, I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, yeah, you got third place, but the people you beat gave you 5 and 3 stones. Like that's I don't know what to make of, my competitive spidey senses are going like bonkers here thinking about that. So Shogi Yoshi, you don't like it too. The stones. When the Shodans play you, they give you 30 Komi. Holy moly. The best way against better players is they give you enough Komi so that if all your groups live, you actually have a shot. Okay, there should be a formula where the Komi is adjusted based on some formula. I mean, that's the thing, is that, all this, the history and legacy of the stones, of, stone handicap and Komi and everything like that, it seems like it's pretty well trodden ground, but like you have the side effect that some people might play different. You play differently if there's more stones on the board. And you might play differently if you have a, plus, if you're down 30 points to begin with, you're going to have to play differently too. But like, it's just weird. It seems like, to me, it seems like a detract, especially since, the beauty of the game is such an important thing to Go players in general. I don't know, at least in my experience. And it's important to me as, like, I consider myself a Go player, I guess. I used to play, and I still enjoy the game. And it's just, to me, that ruins sort of the beauty of it. It certainly ruins, to me, the competitive beauty of it. And the fact that tournament standings are decided by handicap games just seems bizarre to me. But obviously, I don't live in that world. I don't live in the Go community. So maybe maybe that's just what they like and what they're used to. But again, it sounds like the players that he beat, it sounds like they were not having a great time. It sounds like they were having a miserable time. Hey, Prezio Demium Spike, good to see you. Yeah, it seems bizarre to me, but like, I don't know. Maybe if I went to one of these tournaments and played it, I'd be like, oh, this is awesome. But actually, with the Go Congress being so large this year, I was starting to think that maybe I would go. They've got over 300 people registered already, and but now I'm thinking, I'm not going to go play. I'm not going to go play handicap. I'm not going to spend $1,000 or $2,000 and spend all week over there to play a bunch of handicap games. It's just not like. I'd rather just get crushed. I'd rather get crushed by real play than sort of do the handicap thing. Do they get compensation for having to give handicap? I think the thing is that when they lose, they don't lose as many points. So I think my understanding of the rating system is that, like, winning an even game will get you as many rating points as winning a handicap game. In Shogi professional qualification system, they still play handicap games in modern times? I don't get it. I don't get it, but there are a lot of things I don't get. So maybe someday I'll get it. I man, I can't even imagine going to a chess tournament and going across the table from like a 2100 and them being like, taking two knights or whatever off the board, or taking a knight and a bishop off the board, and then playing a game. It just seems like it seems insane to me. And I don't know. Maybe if you grow up with it, it's fine. Like, grow up with it. You're kind of go through the ranks on it. But it definitely puts a damper on my enthusiasm to play more Go, because I know that that's what would be waiting for me if I go play at a club. I know that people would be like, how many stones do you want? And I'd be like, none. And then they'd crush me, and then they'll preach to me about how many stones and how important it is to get stones. Chess isn't really a fair comparison. In a shogi handicap game, you can get the pieces back. Well, shogi handicap has its own set of oddities, that make me not like it, and that's one of them. And that is a major part of it. Like, it's basically like, that's the thing, is that I play way differently, and I shouldn't, but I do. But like, if I'm playing a very strong player, like, I'm afraid to trade because I know how good they are with their drops, and I know, and I'm afraid to use my bishop and my rook, because if I give them a bishop or a rook, they're going to be good with it, kind of thing. So, and as the player with the rook and the bishop, let's say in a two-piece handicap, I have no way to get sabaki or whatever. I will never have a rook or a bishop drop, which is a big part of the game. So, it's so, to me, shogi handicap is so different that I think that's why I don't like it, because it's so different. Go handicap to me doesn't feel as different. Chess handicap feels different because you end up with different openings, but it's like, you could achieve these sort of things in a game because, obviously pieces aren't coming back. So it's just like the opponent blundered away their knight and bishop or whatever. Yeah. If it wait in show oh wait wait, I misread your why I misinterpreted your words, I imagine. In shogi they do. I thought I was reading that as in Go, and that felt bad to me. But they do that in shogi? That is lame. Oh man. That is, oh my goodness. I can't wait. What? If a two-dan plays a showdown in the Shorai, what? Oh man. That's, wow. So like, one of my favorite one of my favorite professional shogi events every year now is the annual, I don't know what it's called, but basically I think it's the O. The Lady O plays the Fuji, essentially. So it's been Fuji and Satomi for the past 3 years, I think, at least. I love that game. So it's a time handicap. She's got an hour and he's got 10 minutes. And they play a real game of shogi. And she won, this past year. And that to me is awesome. That's the way to do it. Like, that is so good. It's the real game. There's nothing different. And I love that. Like, if even though like she's my favorite player, I wouldn't even watch. Like, I'm just such a hater, but like, I wouldn't even watch a Lance handicap game, even if it was Satomi playing Fuji. It wouldn't be a real game to me. I don't know. I'm weird. I am very weird. So maybe that's what will keep me out of the Shorikai. So that's my excuse for not being in Shorikai, because I don't want to play these handicap matches. Um, uh, yeah, reviewing back some of these streams, I think I do say some ridiculous things. I believe them, but maybe they are ridiculous. Uh, Verda, you say you think it makes it more so you have to play solidly, and if you do, you should win. I guess I get that's what I tell myself. That's what I tell myself to try to make myself like it, but I don't know. I don't know. I think you have to. Well, I think you have to play different. Or yeah, I don't know. I mean, you have to play different because like there's no chance of there's almost no chance of just like sabakiing off your bishop, or there's no chance of trying to like, it almost doesn't matter if the opponent doesn't have like, the opponent doesn't have to care about their drops. Like, they could just kind of push up the board, because there's not going to be a bishop drop, there's not going to be a rook drop, or things like that. So they're playing sort of different shogi, which, even if you're playing, I don't know. I could talk myself in circles around it. Um, I can. Yeah, Lance handicap is hardly any different, but that's the thing. I mean, if you're going to make the argument that it's hardly any different, then fine. Then don't take the Lance handicap. Like that's I guess that's like, if someone like, if the argument is that it's not very different, then don't do it. Then don't do it at all. Then just play the full game. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Strong opinions loosely held, I think, is maybe the summary for my feelings on a lot of this stuff, because I don't know. I just know that I like the real game. I just know that I really love the real game, and then applying these weird rules onto it, like handicaps, it takes the joy out of the game for me a lot of times. And in Go, it definitely does. And it would take the joy out of a tournament for me in Go. Like, if we were playing tournaments with handicaps, that would completely take my enthusiasm out of it. But, maybe I'm just an idiot. You feel like, Shogi, you feel like in Go, chess, and Shogi, the best way to adjust for skill level is, I love the time difference handicap. I love it. But at some of these clubs, we don't play with the clock or whatever. Yeah, not all, people aren't always playing with the clock. But I agree. I think that's a very interesting way. It's a very interesting way to maintain the integrity of the game, but yeah, adjust for skill. Like, I don't know at some point where that breaks down, but maybe handicap breaks down as well too. Like, if I'm playing a 7-dan player, and I have 30 minutes and 60-second Byoyomi, I'm guessing they're still gonna beat me, even if they just had like 10-second Byoyomi every move. I'm guessing. I don't know, but I would suspect. And then I imagine the point of the Shorikai system is to see who should advance. So you have to achieve certain milestones, like 8 consecutive wins or 12-4 over 16 games. There aren't enough people of the same rank, so they use Lance handicap when the ranks are mismatched. But when you're deciding who's advancing, aren't you competing with other people of your own rank? So shouldn't you have enough games against them? Or the show or is the Shorikai like what's in Hikaru no Go, the Go world? It's like oh oh gosh, where all these pros play together basically to decide their ratings. Um, huh, man. That's why I just like the chess rules. Put everyone in the pot, give them all ratings, let the cream rise to the top. It's fair. It's fair. It's the game. Um, and like I I've had not heard people complain about like playing stronger players. Maybe the stronger player. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I would say maybe the stronger players might get bored against playing like complete buffoons all the time. But then again, like at this Go tournament, it sounded like the good players were not at all happy to be playing handicap matches either. So very strange. Um, Next time you play against Ian Sensei, who is Ian? Ian? Jan Nepomniachtchi? He's also a shogi player. He plays Dota. He plays chess. I don't know about you guys. We haven't talked about the candidates. I was I was heartbroken for him. Like I'm not even a big Jan fan. You know, Jan. I was heartbroken for him because you know he didn't lose any games. He played great. This candidate. You know, he had to play black in his last match against Caruana. He had to draw him. You know, it's like, you know, so not only did he not get his chance, but he took away Caruana's chance. And I don't know. Somehow it just doesn't feel somehow this candidate's as much as I like Gukesh, it just doesn't feel like this candidate's it doesn't feel like this one gave us the best player. And it doesn't feel to me like it gave us the player with the best chance to beat Ding Liren. So I think we're also I think now we're destined for at least another 3 years of having a world champion who is sort of illegitimate, like if that makes any sense. I mean, Abbasov and Firouzja were yeah. It was really it's really, you know, kind of junky to have them in there. Oh yeah, Hikaru losing to Vidit. That's also I'm a big Vidit fan. So like in terms of, you know, him winning, you know, I'm glad it was him than someone else. But like the fact that Hikaru lost twice to the same player, who in the end wasn't even competing for the title, that hurts. That really hurts. And you know, I guess, you know, nothing is going to give a completely fair system. Nothing is going to give a completely fair result. But it's just amazing to me that these three amazing players, all three of these players, you know, the Jan, Caruana, you know, Nakamura, these three players, none of them could make it. Meanwhile, Gukesh does. And you know, I hope Gukesh comes through and just I mean, he's got another 6 months to a year to level up even more. You know, he's 17, so he's going to be leveling up fast. Presumably, you know, if he's going to be leveling up anymore, he's going to have some nice thing. And so hopefully he just comes out and just wrecks Ding. And we get a chess world champion who actually loves the game and wants to play. But hey, Tulip, good to see you. But yeah, it was really sort of unfortunate to see as much, you know, and now nitpicking, because overall it was a great, for me, it was a great candidate, and I watched every day and loved it. But at the end, when it became sort of like what people were just sort of trying to farm Abbasov and Fallujah, that didn't sit so well. It didn't sit so well. It almost felt like, was it 3 candidates ago when Nepomniachtchi beat Wang Hao, when Wang was it, and Wang Hao basically just like gave up. He was just gone. He gave up and then retired like the next match, or retired the next week or whatever it was. And then Fabi couldn't convert it. Fabi couldn't convert it. That hurt. It hurt, but at the same time, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this particular tournament that made me cheer so much for Nepomniachtchi. It's just to win 3 candidates in a row would have been obscene, just incredible, an incredible achievement. And he just seemed to want it so much, and he seemed to really take the last failure at the World Championship really hard. I mean, he's got a big tattoo on his arm, I guess, to try to make himself feel better or something. I don't even know what the deal was with that. It's like he mentally cracked. I did not see him after the closing ceremony. I didn't want to see. I don't want to see. Oh man, yeah. Like I was thinking Jan and Fabi would just be beside themselves if they even showed up, because this was their chance. Nakamura. This was his chance too. This is probably his last chance. This is probably his and Nepomniachtchi's last chance. Like, they're getting up there in age. I don't know. Who knows? But Nakamura. He had White. He had White against Gukesh. I mean, just like last year. He just needed a draw against Ding, right? He just needed a draw, and he lost. And I hope he's happy streaming. That's the thing. I hope he's happy. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun streaming. It's fun streaming. I guess not if you're doing it like that. He's putting in lots of hours. They had a nice payday. They had a nice payday. I mean, they've got big teams to pay. They've got to pay their teams. They've got to pay I think they have to pay their travel. Maybe FIDE comps their travel. But they've got expenses, and all that cloud engine evaluation that they do now, that's not cheap. Although maybe they get like sponsorships or something. I don't know. But either way, that last match was tough to see. That was so tough to see. And it's like you could see, or maybe he wasn't, but I'm putting myself in there in Jan's position, where it's like, do I draw? Do I let him win? He had to, the thought had to at least cross his mind, which is like getting into the point of a format maybe not being the best format, where it's like, that's the thing, is he's probably telling himself, no, I can't let him win. I cannot let him win. It's not ethical. But you could make the argument that you feel Fabi deserves it. I don't know, or I don't know. I don't even know what I think of it. I don't know what I think of it, but just the fact that could come up as a thing just feels sort of unfortunate. I don't know what a better format would be. I don't know. I wonder. So these games went a long time. These games, some of these games went a long time. But like, there was time trouble in so many of these games. I wonder if it's one of those. We talked about this on stream a few weeks ago. That Parkinson's law, where the amount of work will fill whatever time it has been given to it. So like, maybe if they were given 3 hours instead of 2 hours, first time bank or whatever, maybe they'd still have time trouble because they'd take more time. I don't know. I mean, that's one way to look. If Fabi had beaten Gukesh twice, he would have been there. I mean, that's one way to look at it, but like, yeah, Fabi had his chances. Like, Fabi definitely had his chances, but yeah. I don't know. I'm more disappointed that Hikaru and Jan didn't win. I am definitely I'm definitely I'm more disappointed that they didn't. Um, yeah. So we'll see. I think the yeah, we'll see. The history is yet to be written, and maybe Gukesh will win, and then show himself to be a great world champion, and this will all have been just sort of totally forgotten, and everyone in history will be like, oh, this was this great world champion. Yeah, he's incredible. He's incredible, but yeah. Or maybe he'll get insane. Maybe or maybe he is insane now, and they just don't show that part. He doesn't seem to be. He seems to be. He seems to have his head screwed on really really well. All those all the young Indian players seem to have like just great supporting teams and great mentality and love the game, and so. Prior to the tournament, prior to the tournament, I was the only, like I think I said, the only people I really wasn't cheering for was Abbasov, Firouzja, and Fabi. Just because I haven't liked some of Fabi's takes on C squared over the past couple months, but yeah. Yeah, yes, the history of being co-associated with mental illness. Yeah, I mean, maybe does Shogi too? I mean, the way I'm rambling, on stream, maybe it also does. But yeah, I don't know. I don't. Well, we'll see. When is that tournament going to happen? Is it going to be next May? Next April? Like we have another year wait, right? Like, let's see. FIDE, let's look this up. World Championship 2025. When is the World Chess Championship? Let's see. Oh, the call for bids is ending soon. Spoiler alert, it's going to be in a former Soviet country. Oh, 2024 dates. Oh. Wait. So April 2024. When is the date of Oh, to be announced. To be announced. Okay. So it's going to be in 2024. Interesting. Okay. Well, we will see. We will see. Anyway, let's check some of the let's check that evaluation on that one. So the first game Okay. I mean, the bot didn't play perfectly. It didn't play perfectly. It definitely didn't play perfectly, but like 266 average cent upon loss in a sort of open game. That's not bad. That's not bad. I played terribly, but those were tough spots. That was a sharp game. That first one was very sharp. I don't think any other analysis went. Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's already after 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming on and watching the bots. The bots were the level 2 bot was beating me up, and then they took pity. Then they took pity and started just blundering all over and let me win a game. But it's been fun. Glad I was able to get some games in tonight, and I'll just look forward to coming back tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a Shogi Wars or Shogi Club 24 night tomorrow night. We'll see. I think I've got there's some people in town, and I'll be having probably a late dinner with them, but I'll probably be back in time to do some streaming. Wars is definitely fun. Wars is always fun. I want to make sure I'm in a good mindset when I come into Shogi Wars. Like tonight, where my brain was sort of exhausted. Just by 4 o'clock today, my brain was exhausted. So like those are the nights that I'm now learning that I don't really want to play Shogi Wars, because like I go a little on autopilot too much, just like I did against the bot tonight. How much I love the voice. I do love the voices. I love the voices. I love the badges. I love the BGM. It's a great site. It's become one of my favorite. Shogi Wars is good. I wish they'd improve it in more than a few ways, but I'll take it for what it is. Like I would like a nicer board. I'd like nicer facilities. I'd like better clarity into what's going on. The Kishin, so I've never been a Kishin hater, but that was when I thought that the Kishin showed if the other player did it. I swear I've seen it when someone has done it. But that help document, that FAQ that I looked at the other day, and I shared in the Discord, it said that like if you do a Kishin, your opponent doesn't see it. So that is sort of disappointing, but it gives me an excuse. It gives me a pre-made excuse for when I lose a match. If I lose a match, they must be using Kishin. That's how it is. Versus elsewhere where it's like, oh, they must be using an engine. So anyway, that is the good thing about playing the bot, is that at least they can't cheat by using the engine. That's you don't feel cheated by the bot. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. I am going to close up, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks again. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your shogi. Bye.